Hi, I'm Greg Patton and welcome to my kitchen, and yes, you can cook. Today we're going to do a stir fry of pork, carrots, and green pepper. And I want to start by showing you the vegetables. Here's a carrot, and you'll want to cut carrots up into thin slices, enough to make 2 cups. Here's green pepper. I'll show you how to prepare those in just a second. You'll also need fresh ginger. You'll need to peel it and chop it, and also a couple of cloves of garlic. Here's the easiest thing to do with the peppers. You have them on your work surface, and then take a sharp knife and just go all around the pepper, cutting the sides off into slabs. And then all you do is take your knife and go crosswise across each slice. You can remove that little rib of flesh right there and toss it. But this is what you need to do with these 2 peppers. And once your peppers are done, then we'll do the pork. And this is a pork tenderloin. And when you buy it, it comes all wrapped like this. Sometimes the end is tucked under it. But the important thing about the pork tenderloin is that it's got this silver skin on it. And the silver skin has to be removed because it's really, really tough. It's a very tough fiber. So just slide a knife under the skin and then gradually work your way to one end and then work your way to the other end like that. And then you do this in little strips until finally, I'll show you this end where it's all been removed, and now we're ready to cut the pork, mix it with the marinade, and cook it. So whenever you're stir frying, make sure you get your pan really, really good and hot. This is actually starting to smoke. And then pour your oil in. And then just swirl it around. It's about a 1/4 cup of oil. And then the next thing is to get your meat in. And so here's our pork. Now if you don't like pork, you can always use chicken or beef. But I think pork in this particular combination is really great. It's a sweet and sour sauce that we're making. So you put the pork in and you start cooking it and turning it and flipping it over until it turns nice and brown, and this will take a couple of minutes. Now, after the pork has lost its pink color and is nice and brown, I'm going to add the peppers, the onion and garlic, not onion and garlic, but ginger and garlic, and the carrots. And just listen to that sizzle. This is just great. And all you're going to do is you're going to keep tossing and tossing, coating everything with the oil until the pork is completely done and the carrots and the peppers are going to be crisp tender. This will take maybe another 2 to 3 minutes. The vegetables have been cooking with the pork for about 3 to 4 minutes. And they are just perfectly done. I can tell just by the way they look. They have that nice glaze to it. And I'm going to add the sweet sour sauce, which has just a touch of cornstarch in it to thicken. And then you just want to cook this at a vigorous boil. Boy, does this smell good. Just cook it at a vigorous boil until the sauce is thick, coats the pork and the vegetables, thoroughly. And then you'll want to turn it out into a dish, and then it'll be ready to serve with some boiled rice. So here's our delicious stir fry, all ready to serve.